Once upon a time, in the heart of the United States, a nation was torn asunder by a conflict that would come to be known as the American Civil War. It was a clash of ideologies, a struggle for the soul of a young republic. The year was 1861, and the stage was set for a bloody drama that would shape the course of history. In the bustling city of Charleston, South Carolina, tensions simmered as the secessionist fervor gripped the southern states. The aroma of gunpowder lingered in the air as the Confederate forces bombarded Fort Sumter, marking the commencement of hostilities. The thunderous roar of cannons echoed through the harbor, a harbinger of the tempest that was about to engulf the land. In the quiet hamlets and sleepy towns of the North, patriotic fervor surged as young men donned blue uniforms and pledged their allegiance to the Union cause. The air crackled with anticipation as the armies of both sides prepared for the epic struggle that lay ahead. The war would reveal the depths of human courage and resilience, as well as the darkest corners of man's capacity for destruction. Brave soldiers marched across battlefields, their hearts filled with a mix of determination and trepidation. The wails of grieving mothers and wives echoed through the nation as countless lives were lost in the relentless pursuit of victory. As the war raged on, iconic figures emerged. General Robert E. Lee, the charismatic Confederate leader, with his strategic brilliance and unwavering resolve, commanded the loyalty and admiration of his troops. On the Union side, General Ulysses S. Grant, the tenacious and determined strategist, emerged as a steadfast symbol of Northern resilience. The war was not limited to the battlefields alone. It seeped into the fabric of everyday life, touching the lives of civilians on both sides. Families were torn apart, brothers fought against brothers, and communities were shattered by the devastating effects of war. The longing for peace and unity became a collective prayer that transcended the boundaries of geography and ideology. Yet, amidst the chaos and despair, glimmers of hope and compassion emerged. The Underground Railroad, a network of brave individuals, risked their lives to help enslaved people find their freedom. Women stepped into roles traditionally reserved for men, nursing the wounded, and providing support on the home front. These acts of heroism and resilience demonstrated the indomitable spirit of the American people. The turning point of the war came in 1863, at the hallowed grounds of Gettysburg. In a clash of epic proportions, the Union forces, under the leadership of General George Meade, repelled Lee's audacious invasion of the North. The Confederate army, battered and bloodied, retreated, marking a pivotal moment that would ultimately tilt the scales in favor of the Union cause. Finally, in 1865, after 4 long years of bloodshed and sacrifice, the war drew to a close. General Lee, with a heavy heart, surrendered his army to General Grant at Appomattox Courthouse. The nation wept, scarred by the indelible wounds inflicted by the conflict. The American Civil War was a watershed moment in the nation's history. It shattered illusions, tested the limits of human endurance, and redefined the United States. Out of the crucible of war emerged a united nation, slowly healing its wounds and embarking on a path towards reconciliation and progress. The scars of the Civil War remain etched in the collective memory of the American people. The struggle for equality and justice continues, a reminder that the echoes of that conflict still resonate in the pursuit of a more perfect Union. S.